Well, hey, I wanted to show you the rest of this, how this really works. Sorry, I don't mean to bore you, but this is what I was talking about, the chaos factor. It says here, Rage is Rage is the superhero bear I'm playing. Convinces the military to go after Butch with their weapons. Said he killed the farmer. Butch is the villain in this, who is like a cyborg bull. And Butch threw a bomb into the barn. So that's more chaos. In this case, I'm having the chaos factor going down, meaning it's more chaotic if it goes down. You can play it either way. You can have it go up to 8, or you can have it go down to 1. Either way, you know, craziness can happen. So 7, Butch threw a bomb into the barn. Rage throws it out of the doorway. It explodes. Let's go get Butch. I got an army behind me. Alright, so in this paragraph, or this scene, I would act out or role play the fighting. And so Rage charges after Butch, and his reflexes are high. His strength and agility is super. His strength is super. If he uses his rage, he's super plus. And then his agility is exceptional. You know, and you kind of go back and forth, and you use the percentile. All right. So in this case, I'll just, you know, for expediency, I'll roll this 2 times. And okay. So Rage will run towards Butch and try to tackle him. Does he succeed? Well, let's take a look. He's got exceptional agility, which I'm going to use for his running. And it's at a 7. Chaos factor's at a 7, so it's low. It says difficulty rank low. And then the odds over here, I'd say probably maybe 50-50, and that's being generous. So 50-50, and oh, you can go right here. Exceptional, but it's to low. So because of the chaos factor, so I'll say 95. He's got to roll under a 95, which is still pretty good. Okay. Yeah, see right here, exceptional, but it's at a 2. See, we're over here, 7, because it's difficulty rank, chaos factor's at a 7. Exceptional, so I got to roll under a 95 to make that happen. Wow, 1, 9. So that's, I totally do it. I tackle Butch to the ground, and I'm gonna make a first punch. All right, so I'll say, okay, let's see, intuition, combat. I know combat's one. His abilities, he has combat, awesome combat. And I'll say, does he get the punch off? Is he able to get the punch Butch out, not for a knockout? And I'll say, see, he's got awesome, but we're still at 7. Okay, awesome, 95% chance. And he's got him on the ground, so I'll say it's very likely he's going to knock him out. Ooh, 7. 78. Still gets under 95. So yeah, he knocks it out. So here, I'm almost ending the adventure because Rage just went after him. And that's the previous one. So here I'll write, so the chaos factor goes down. because it's in my favor. Rage runs in and tackles Butch. Goes for the knockout. All right, maybe part of the reason it was easier for Rage to get Butch is that Rage threw the grenade back outside of the barn, and the fragments might have messed up Butch. And you can even answer that. Say, okay, was that what happened? I say that's somewhat likely. The chaos is at 7. Just to answer the question, did the grenade hit Butch and hurt him? I'd say somewhat likely. 40, yeah. No matter what, 41. So yeah, that's what happened. Rage threw the grenade back with his awesome agility. Butch was hurt, putting him at a disadvantage, where Rage sprinted and tackled him to the ground and knocked him out with one punch. And I'll say Butch is defeated. I think I spelled defeat wrong. But you get the point. Yeah, there you go. So, this adventure, I think, let's see, ended up being 2 pages. And this is like kind of a short adventure that leads up to maybe a series of adventures. And these are all the encounters. Started out in the open field. Rage went to the farmhouse. He went to the barn. He encountered a farmer that turned out to be somebody working for Butch for some reason. So that's part of a deeper mystery. Why is the farmer working for a villain? He encountered things like a tractor, farming tools. He was on a dirt road. There was nothing unique happened there. Nothing unique happened here. Then he went to the home, and there's a damaged animal cage, and a window opener. Somebody went out the window. I did a mythic roll adventure crafter for the new location, and he encountered a jackal soldier, which he disarmed and knocked out. And an object was, I think that was a grenade that went into the barn. And I think the mythic roll, no, this was the army, the military coming to the farm, and Rage dealing with them, which is one of his weaknesses, is that he can't communicate well with humans because he's a giant humanoid bear. And most of the time he uses his anger, his rage power, to create an image of him being a human. But so that's kind of a weakness. And yeah, so why not tying it all into HeroQuest, custom HeroQuest? You can do this with basic HeroQuest. For sure you can do it with advanced HeroQuest, where you have the character sheet and you use everything from the character sheet to a fate chart. And this works no matter if you're like a human with, you know, a pulp hero or a superhero. And you can cross-reference everything. Again, this is a difficulty rank chaos factor. This is the acting rank. And these are the odds. Now, I might not have done everything perfect, but you get the gist of it. Here's a summary of everything. State a yes/no question. You know, try not to make it too easy for yourself. Don't say, oh, do I beat everybody up and win the game? Yes. Try to make it more realistic you know. Otherwise, you're cheating yourself of the fun and the challenge. Determine ranks. Determine the acting rank and the difficulty rank for resisted questions. The acting rank is the rank used by the initiator of the action. So that's right over here. The difficulty rank is determined by the players, right here. If this is an odds question, then determine the odds rank. The resisting rank, in this case, is set by the chaos factor. Okay. Modify ranks. Apply any modifiers to the acting and difficulty ranks that are appropriate for resisted questions. So you add modifiers, which determine a little bit more. Does it give you more? Right here, give you more of a couple ranks high, or a couple +1 rank above, -1 rank going below. Determine probability. Cross-reference the ranks on the fate chart for the probability of a yes answer to the question. All right, and that's what we were doing by doing that. Here are the odds. Roll a D100. If you roll within the percentile range, the answer is yes. If you roll above, the answer is no. If you roll the lower 1/5 of the range, then the answer is an exceptional yes. If you roll the upper 1/5 of the failure range, then the answer is an exceptional no. Interpret the answer. Draw the most logical conclusion from the results. So yeah, those are the steps. Check out Mythic. It's on Amazon, and it's also on DriveThruRPG. You can download the PDF. The emulator is an awesome one to use with your role-playing games for solo adventures. The regular Mythic book is good for using the Mythic rule system, which is great for superhero stuff and pulp stuff and fantasy stuff too. Print out a page like this, laminate it. This can work just as well. This is just more tailored for, you know, Mythic's role-playing, and this is more general. And yeah, you get the gist of it. You get the creature crafter and all that. This is another Mythic-like emulator, the CRGE emulator, which was made by a guy that passed away a couple years ago. I'll try to go more into that. I use a little bit of this. I actually want to start practicing this a little bit more, because this has, like, what I like about this is this makes it easier. The Loom of Fate, yes, yes and, yes but, like my Oracle die, no and, no but, you know, and you get modifiers and everything too. So I think in this case they call it a surge count, or he calls it a surge count. Use a D20 for every question answered yes or no. Add a +2 to the surge count on the D20. And I think that adds to this. Add roll 51 plus or subtract roll less than 50. The surge count from the roll when the answer is not just yes or no. Reset the surge count to 0. Okay. So yeah, there's a few different ones out there. There's other Mythic-like rule systems out there. But that's just one of the main ones I use right now. One of the things, and this is going to be a longer video. Sorry, I'm trying to make these 10 minutes. Is I tied my goals of things I need to accomplish in my life, and each one of those count as experience points to level up my character. So if I get, like, say, finish Rage, Facebook chapter on his story, I get 5 experience points, and I get more experience points if I do it by the deadline, which I wrote for myself. So I kind of made like a life role-playing game. Something that's going to help me out with my goals. So that's kind of fun. And all right, well, that's about enough of that. Hopefully I didn't bore you. Let me know in the comments. Also let me know in the comments what other solo gaming things you want me to cover, because I'm kind of at a standstill right now for things to talk about solo-wise. And yeah, keep on solo questing.